Hey guys, this is the latest breaking summary of Iraqi dinar news out of Iraq. I wanted to go live and break this news, but I don't know. After so many things going on, guys, how about you? What are you having for dinner? We're having grilled salmon and salad, I think. We'll see. But guys, I broke the news out of Iraq because of Secret Agent Man and crew. They're up in the hills. They're doing some special operations, so keep them in your prayers. They arrested ISIS members and destroyed some of the hideouts, so they're having a lot of victories. So praise God for our military. If you support the military, comment down below. I totally support the military. I am so honored that they would help bring us the latest updates, guys. They really, really want to share the latest updates, even though they cannot invest in these currencies. They're prevented to, but they are in the Iraqi stock exchange, which poised to do a lot. So he said right now they're mopping up after all their operations, and so keep them in your prayers. Also, the prime minister pushes for economic shifts with the hypermarkets. Guys, he goes, like, we thought we were already done. They've done so much, right? And Al Hakim, he's the president of the Wisdom Movement. He's saying that they could export from the gas flares. So they're inviting companies in, like always. Iraq to Beirut flights are uninterrupted, and they added daily routes, so they're flying high, guys. And then the biggest news was, again, out of the CBI, guys. I took the articles. I actually printed the articles, and they're on post. You can see the articles. I posted pictures of the articles. I don't have a link to them, guys. It's just I have a lot going on. So it says in this article, there are some interesting facts, like 1 million dinars equals 76,000 US. So guys, when I went through that, I did a separate summary that showed you the numbers. If you take 76,000 US dollars and you divide it by the million Iraqi dinars, what you get is people are struggling because they don't understand there's a rate change about to happen, because they're just people on the street. So there's people that are coming having a problem with them lowering the loan rates on homes, but what they're doing is it's evidence of a rate change in country, not out of country, in country only. And so that means they've dropped 2 zeros in country. So guys, that is good news for us. We should be rejoicing. If you're rejoicing, say, I'm rejoicing. Now we're going to go over to the summary. And guys, we broke that first. And I also did another short before I went to the farm. So it delayed my day because I love giving you the best and brightest news updates. And again, it's a post. I did it as a short. And so this is my normal daily summary that I'm doing now to make everybody happy. I try to do as much as I can. The shorts will be posted later after dinner sometime. So now we go to the summary of everybody else. So this is Frank 26. He says, do you have any other friends in the area where you live that can go with you to exchange? He said, because if you go by yourself, okay, but if you go with other friends, they have a lot of dinars too. All of a sudden, what you're asking from the bank has even more power, more authority for them to waive it, fees and whatnot. It's not a bad idea, Frank. Thanks for bringing that. Mark Z via PDK. I know some group people are working, but they won't tell me what they are doing. Just that they have their nose to the grindstone. We think that is positive. Claire says there's something with the Gazette was published on February 17th. She said article issue number 4814 of the Iraqi Gazette was published on February 17, 2025. Quote, law number 4 of 2025, First Amendment to the Federal General Budget Law of the Republic of Iraq for the fiscal years 2020. And I broke that news, I think Sunday or Monday. I think it was Monday. I have the detailed article on my live. If you want to hear that, you can go to my live stream. Community comment, great news. Has the budget been given to Parliament? Passed. The 2025 budget tables have not been sent to Parliament yet. Sudani's in control of the timing, in their opinion. Claire thinks Sudani's in control of the timing. And I heard Sudani, when he was here in the U.S., say that it was in the central bank's hands because he wanted to keep it out of political hands. But all the laws have been passed so that it can be done and go all digital, because their banks are all digital. You need to understand they are giving increased compensation power to the citizens that are in their digital banking system already. They are also giving priority to the banks that has been audited and are now part of the central bank correspondent bank systems. Those have the favor. The other banks that are off the system or on the old system, they are getting shut down. They are getting sanctioned, not the ones that have been blessed by the new digital system. Guys, it's all going digital. It's good news for security and stability. It's the reason why they're secure and stable. It's also going to bring security and stability here in the U.S. Just you watch. Militiaman. It says, reference Guru Claire's fake news 21725 article. The gurus are kind of fighting for position, I guess. Long little article packed full of information. It suggests that Iraq is fully ready to go. They got praise from the United States Treasury, U.S. Federal Reserve. They have the best accounting consulting firms in the world working with them. Iraq has done everything they need to do. Militiaman, I agree with you guys. I broke that news that they had met on Sunday with the U.S. Treasury, the Federal Reserve, all the auditors, which was Ernst & Young, Oliver & Wyman, and K2 Integrity, which is probably where all the correspondent banks had to use as an auditor. They're using 3 separate auditors. Sandra Ingram, Iraq's central bank will prohibit 5 banks from conducting U.S. dollar transactions in an effort to combat money laundering, dollar smuggling, and other financial violations. This decision follows meetings in Dubai between Iraq officials and representatives from the U.S. Treasury and Federal Reserve. While the newly sanctioned banks can still operate and conduct transactions in other currencies, the inability to access the U.S. dollar severely limits their international financial activities. Guys, again, it's all part of the plan to share fear, uncertainty, and doubt around your investment. Just hang on. Please keep subscribe and tap to my bell. You'll know God told me to tell you it's done. Frank 26, I got a stronger feeling every day that I wake up that a lot of the decisions based on this reform are now being done by a far better leader. Thumbs up if you agree. Guru Baby's mom. Normal schedule for the Gazette is Saturdays and Wednesdays. It was published in a special edition. They published amendments that were approved. It means that they agreed upon rates for Kurdistan and oil. Now we are just looking for a rate change. Again, this is their opinion, not mine. Claire, article, Central Bank announces details of its meetings with the Treasury and the Federal Reserve. Quote, Iraq depends largely on the trust of international correspondent banks in the Iraqi banking sector, which is what I said before. We emphasize the need to ensure that the official channels of this bank are adopted to know the latest news and not transmit the incorrect news, such as some Iraqi banks being subject to international sanctions and others. Fun Lou, as usual, almost every report coming out of Iraq has conflicting reports right behind it. Trust Sudani, not sources close to the PM. Central Bank of Iraq denies sanctions. The Central Bank of Iraq, CBI, has denied reports that the United States has imposed sanctions on 5 of their banks, emphasizing that no such measures have been officially implemented. Again, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. However, the CBI has confirmed that it will ban 5 more local banks from engaging in the U.S. dollar transactions following meetings with the U.S. Treasury officials in Dubai. The CBI's denial comes amid growing speculation and conflicting reports. Just know that's part of it, guys. So, guys, I think we're caught up. And I'm just saying, guys, it's always going to be messy before this thing happens. We're experiencing some warfare here. How about you? But, guys, I believe it's done. And I believe I have a fix for all the disruption I had on my live streams in the last few days. So, we'll see. Tomorrow I'll be live at 9 a.m. Please comment down below if you like these summaries so that I keep being encouraged to keep doing them. And I've been seeing some crazy articles going around that Bank of America's leaked exchange rates for the IQD and the Vietnam Dong. Have you seen those reports? I haven't looked into it because I had to spend some time with my horses and my puppy and stop by the cellular store so I could get a fix, and it was amazing. So thank you. You know who you are. I appreciate you helping me today, and you taught me what to do, and I'm excited to try it. In fact, I might try it before dinner. It depends on what my husband thinks. If you see me do a pop-up live, you'll know I'm just going to say, hey, we're going to talk about how do you manifest this before I sit down to have dinner. I love you guys so much. I hope you will appreciate this summary and the shorts and all I do to bring you the most up-to-date information about the Iraqi dinar. I love you guys. God bless. I'll see you later. See you tomorrow at the earliest at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. I go live every morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. I might do a triple cast tomorrow. It depends. But guys, I love you all. See you later. Bye.